Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of our Mellow Skyrim Let's Play, this time with episode 74, which sees us starting out just outside of the Twilight Sepulcher and inside the new Skyrim Special Edition. So, I will turn it over to Checkers the Khajiit and we will proceed. Okay, here we are just outside Twilight Sepulcher. Much nice fire and water. Looks little different world than last time. But who knows? Okay, in we go. To Twilight Sepulcher to return. Key to Nocturnal. Speak to Nightingale Sentinel. Okay, can do. We'll come here. Down. To place is cavern, is ghost perhaps here, and cart for ghost to go to store. Okay. Oh,
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you?
not a ghost. Would like to ask you same question.
The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity.
The last? What happened to the rest?
We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here.
You were not very good guard? How are you to blame?
I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps
And maybe
if I had
mask.
been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key.
Oh. Wait a moment. You're Gallus.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me?
Khajiit has key.
The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey?
Is pushing daisies.
Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain.
Okay.
I owe you a great deal.
Glad you feel this. Okay, take middle path. Khajiit did this to honor guild.
You've done the guild a great deal, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone.
Not alone. Carlia helped.
Carlia? She's still alive?
Yes.
I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal.
Then take the key and right all the wrongs.
Nothing
Good
would
key.
bring me more pride than to return the key. But I'm afraid it's impossible.
Okay.
From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying.
This is good trick. How can spirit die?
The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her.
Then Khajiit will have to proceed alone.
I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key.
Okay. How does this Ebonmere affect us?
The Ebonmere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through magic or blessings, but purely through luck.
Luck is meaningless. What we do involves skill.
Yes, absolutely. Your skill is your own. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. but nocturnal. She influences our luck. Nearly imperceptible assistance we get when we ply our trade.
How is that changing the way things are?
Think about the guild, about the state it was in when you began. Think about all the little things you might have heard. A pick breaking when it shouldn't have. The clouds in the nighttime sky clearing at the wrong moment. Our access to those bits of luck are what separates us from common bandits.
So with Ebenmere closed, luck has run dry.
Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck, and for good reason.
What is wrong with other Nightingale Sentinels?
With the Ebenmere closed, and their sudden severance from the realm of Everglow, I fear they've undergone a drastic change. They're shadows of their former selves. They no longer remember their true purpose, or their original identities.
Why are you different?
My spirit didn't manifest itself in the sepulcher immediately. So, fortunately, I wasn't present when the Ebenmere was sealed. However, ever since that day, I've felt my power waning, slowly draining away.
Okay, what will Khajiit face in this pilgrim's path?
I wish I could help you, but I've been a prisoner in this very chamber for the last quarter century. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help?
Perhaps. Retrieve Nistrom's journal, although Khajiit thinks did not follow footsteps but proceeded, but this is semantics. Okay.
Nightingale.
Khajiit thanks. Khajiit goes to stealth and goes. What we have here? Big place. Is big place filled with nothing, or big place filled with maybe something hiding? Maybe big place filled with nothing. Oh. Or something. Like Nistrom. Nistrom's journal, 3 gold, lockpick. And glass war axe of ice. Oh, Khajiit broke Nistrom to little tiny Nistrom pieces. Okay. Khajiit goes to books to see journal. Where is journal? Nistrom's journal. I don't know why I let Anders talk me into this plan. He said the place would be full of riches, but I have yet to see even a single gold coin. To make matters worse, I think the other priests are beginning to suspect we aren't who we say we are. If they discover we are posing as priests of Nocturnal, I'm sure they're not going to simply ask us to leave nicely. I'll have to watch my step. As an acolyte of Nocturnal, I've been assigned a mentor, old dark elf fellow by the name of Lythelus. Maybe if I act the part, I can pry some information from him about the Pilgrim's Path. Anders swears to me that all of the temple's wealth is stashed within their inner sanctum, which supposedly sits at the end of the path, so my job is to get us through the obstacles alive. Lythelus was easier to coax than I expected, gave me a wealth of information on the Pilgrim's Path, but he was speaking in riddles. I'll try to record what I remember here and share it with Anders after he's done with his mentor. The only thing Lythelus seemed clear about was that there were 5 tests on the path. This is what he said about each. Shadows of their former selves, the sentinels of the dark. They wander evermore and deal swift death to defilers. Oh, wrong way. Go this way. Above all they stand, vigilance everlasting, beholden to the murk, yet contentious of the glow. Offer what she desires most, but reject the material, for her greatest want is that which cannot be seen, felt, or carried. Direct and yet indirect, the path to salvation, a route of cunning with fortune betraying the foolish. The journey is complete, the Empress' embrace awaits the fallen. Hesitate not if you wish to gift her your eternal devotion. He also mumbled some nonsensical phrases like night is the new day and how he was the ghost of the other direction of the sun. I have no idea what these cryptic sentiments mean, but hopefully during tomorrow's ritual, Anders and I will put everything we've learned to the test. Okay, look perhaps at glass war axe of ice, damage 22. Okay, we go. Following Nistram bone pieces. Maybe looking around a bit. Always useful to look around, maybe to find little strange things hidden. Here sometimes ring, there sometimes chest. And sometimes nothing but rocks, but it's good to look. Okay, can go. Now over rock. Here to place to past Gallows Ghost. We go. Here is salt pile, embalming tool, good times had for all. Party with embalming tools and salt piles. Okay, Khajiit goes around corner. Back to hallway. Like throat. Troll fat. Place to go. Place to not go. Okay, very easy choices. Momentarily look to see. Okay. Open iron door. Is no threat yet. Gold? Gold, you say? Okay. Looking for value of books. More valuable book will be book with skill point. Snowberries. Potion of cure disease. Oh, very handy. Potion of extended invisibility. Filter of pickpocketing could come in handy. Weak poison. Void salts. Take. Oh, took something else. Not sure what. Book of Daedric. Checking values on books quickly. Okay. Okay, okay. We go. We go. Look to other side, perhaps, to see what can be found. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Nightingale Sentinel. Okay. Yes. Yes, okay. Search ghostly remains, elven arrows by 6. Maybe some of other elven arrows here. Lying about room, bouncing off Ghost. Maybe all the way back here? No, okay. But here we have troll skull, books of no value, silver ingot, but too much weight perhaps for now. Alchemical table, common soul gem, barrels. Okay. Book? No, book does not have value here. Door perhaps will come out on other side. Oh, more of these nightingales. Oh, very fancy footwork. Not fancy enough, but fancy. Oh, sorry, did not get to finish statement of threatening or what have you. But he's okay. 11 elven arrows make up for it all. Here we have things and stuff. And more things and more stuff. Oh, here is such a place. It's like pulpit. It's exactly like pulpit. And jacuzzi. Okay, we go. 2 around hall. Here is trap. Should not set off, but can be careful either way. Low shot. Really? After being shot, you sense presence. You are quite skilled. Okay. Keep telling yourself this. Ghostly remains with 11 elven arrows. Thanking you for contribution even. Okay. Here we have skeleton. Very darkness. Okay. More skeletons. Room. Is so much darkness. Okay, can take perhaps maybe miscellaneous down to torch to see. Here no traps. Can take a look here in dark place. Also nothing so interesting. Hovering on gloved finger. Okay. Switching back to fine elven bow. Oh. Notice very few elven arrows left. Can go back to dwarven arrows to keep from running out. Here is very big room. Very big room. With much bigness to room. And maybe would be good to have torch. What is this? Oh, okay, not torch, but back to fine elven bow. Here is. Okay, we take quick jump. Fly Amanita, potion of minor healing, and out. Into shadows. Light is pain. Shadows is to leave. Not worth looking at bodies with so much. Oh. Okay. Can still set off tripwires, yes. But also, see, activating tripwire does not help. But go over, because to activate tripwire still sets off shooting. It's not really disarming. Okay, we stay to shadows. Well, much light there. Stay into shadows. Up to. Oh. Crockery is being fired upon us. Okay, Shadow's very good at hiding tripwire. But can jump. Wind can see. Oh. Like vampire. Now to thread. Dark needle. Okay. Do not see trap on door. But see that we are at time, so we'll pause here at iron door, looking back on vampire simulator. And we'll say that this has been 74th journey. We'll now turn over to other checkers and return in 75th journey. Alrighty folks, I would like to thank you for joining Checkers the Khajiit and I on this excursion into the Twilight Sepulcher. I would also like to thank you guys for being the best community out there. Truly, you guys are awesome, and I really, really do appreciate that. I would also like to remind you that I have a Twitter link in the description of the video and on my channel main page. If you're on mobile, it'll be on my channel about page. Also, if you look in the upper right-hand corner, you will see a small letter I with a white circle around it. These are cards and links to other videos that I've made. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe just a little bit informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe and ask you to please take care.